I'm going to call our 7.6 item, which is consideration of delegation to the Blue Ribbon Committee for the rehabilitation of Clearlake. And I can go ahead and start. I'm familiar with what's going on with that item. When this board on January 7th made our appointments to the different boards and committees, it was not made clear who was the primary and who was the alternate on the Blue Ribbon Committee. I found out a couple weeks after that there was a delineation. There was two positions, one being the primary and one being an alternate. And Supervisor Owen and I did speak about that, and we're okay with moving forward as we have it explained in this, which would make me the primary delegate and Supervisor Owen as the alternate delegate. Since we're on this topic, I do want to, I think I can bring this up, that in further research, I'm also aware that the Blue Ribbon Committee happened to set all of their meetings for 2025 back in December, with the exception of the one in March. The rest of the year have all been set on days that we are in session. So if that stays that way, we will not have a board member from the Board of Supervisors at any of these meetings other than the March meeting coming up next month. So before I get to Supervisor, I have talked to the Sam McGill, I'm not sure of his title, the director or the coordinator of that program, and expressed that concern that really leaves our board out of this. And so we are planning on discussing that at the March 19th meeting. So we do have a planned discussion. Go ahead, Supervisor.
So if I understand you correctly, other than March, every other meeting will be on Tuesday?
That's correct.
I would suspect that Assemblywoman Aguirre-Curry would not be in concurrence, that we be left out of this conversation. But that's just my opinion on that. And so let us know what happens in March, because maybe we need to push that further up.
Well, particularly with the setup or the legislation that formed that, it puts our Board of Supervisors as a member. So
Yep.
I think it has to be such that we can have a presence and a voice there.
What's the day of the March meeting?
I don't have it off the top of my head, but it's 3.5 weeks from now. So I can come back to the board if there's an issue, but if there's no further board comment at this point, we can open it to the public. Is there anybody in the chamber that would like to speak on this item? Seeing none, Johanna, do we have any in Zoom? So go ahead and close public comment and bring it back to the board for a possible motion or action.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve. I apologize.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Move to approve the Blue Ribbon Committee Rehabilitation of Clearlake with Vice Chair Rasmussen as the primary and Supervisor Owen as the alternate.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.